Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite spring beauty products, but before I get started, I wanted to show you this. This is a flower bouquet that was sent to me yesterday. It's like a little martini glass and it has like fake ice and like a little like pineapple slice and a lime and a lemon, and I just thought that was so unique. I've never seen that done before, so this just makes me happy. I love fresh flowers and I hardly ever treat myself to fresh flowers because they're kind of expensive, so once in a blue moon when I'm sent them, I just get really excited, especially if it's not for like my birthday or something like that. If it's just kind of like a random occasion, I just kind of like cherish them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on my nightstand. A petal fell off my flower and I didn't know what to do with it. I have like the opposite of a green thumb. Like I touch a plant and leaves fall off for me. My first two favorites are a kind of obvious choice for spring. Two nail polishes, both by Essie. The first one is in the color Mint Candy Apple. And obviously mint polishes have been in for the last couple of springs, and pastel colors have always been in for spring. I never really jumped all over the mint nail trend last spring when it was so big, and even the spring before, just because I still preferred my baby pinks, baby purples. But this year I have just like fallen in love with the color mint. And then the next one is a neon color, and I'm always into neon pinks. It's not like surprising that I would be into this, but the color is Flirty Fuchsia, and I actually only have a baby polish of this one, so as you can see it's a lot smaller than the mama polish because this one I think came in one of those little tester sets you can get. So, but it's a really gorgeous bright neon pink. I am so in love with this product. You guys have no idea. Like, every single person that I meet, I try to get to like use this product. This is the Shea Terra Organics Bananas, and I have no idea how to say the second word. It's a tree, I think. I think it's like an olive tree or something. It is just the most awesome, non-greasy, like hand and body cream, and it smells like banana pudding. My next favorite is my Aurora, which is a light treatment therapy system. Bless you, Pinecone. And this comes with 3 different colored treatment panels that target different areas of imperfection in your skin. So the first one is my favorite panel, and the reason that I wanted this light therapy system in the first place, and that's the green anti-pigmentation panel. This helps whiten your skin, it helps diminish blotchiness, gets rid of sun damage, and helps diminish your freckles. I definitely use this panel the most to help lighten my skin tone and even it out a little bit. Then it comes with a blue treatment panel, which is the anti-acne panel. Now this is going to help get rid of the acne bacteria, so it kills the bacteria that causes your acne, it clears up your existing acne, and it helps prevent future acne. And then you get the red anti-aging panel, and this helps boost collagen production, so it's going to help keep your skin really toned and firm. It's also going to help prevent wrinkles, but this also helps reduce inflammation and redness in your skin. So used together with the blue panel, you get a really amazing acne treatment. If your skin is congested, if you have acne prone skin, this is great because this is going to clear up your acne, it's going to kill the bacteria and help prevent future acne, and then this is going to get rid of the redness associated with acne. So together you can really help tackle your acne in addition to whatever acne treatments and products you're using on your skin. So the one I've been using the most, like I said, is the green, but I also really like the red, obviously, for anti-aging kind of preventative measures. You just plug it into the wall. It comes with a universal adapter. You turn it on by pressing power, and then the mode button switches it from pulsing to continuous. So what you do is you use it in pulsing mode for 9 minutes, and it beeps every 3 minutes. So you split your face into 3 sections, and it actually comes with a really easy, I'm gonna turn this off so it doesn't like blind you guys now that you see what it does. But it comes with this little pamphlet in the box, how long you should do each section of your face and like how to split your face up for the 3 minute, each time it beeps at the 3 minute mark. And this is helpful because the first like couple weeks I was using this, I kept getting confused as to what sections of my face I was supposed to do in what order with pulsing and continuous. So this breaks it down with pulsing here and continuous here. So you do pulsing for 9 minutes, continuous for 15 minutes, and then you're done, and it automatically shuts off after 24 minutes. If you wanted to do like 2 treatments back to back, like if you were gonna do the acne, you know, blue and red together, you would do one for 15 minutes and then the next for 15 minutes right after that. So you would just do them back to back, but you're not supposed to do more than 1 treatment in 24 hours of the same color. I think you're only supposed to do it like 3 to 4 times a week, but if you wanted to do it up to every 24 hours, it's safe to do that. And it's not UV lights, it's actually LED lights. I got a lot of questions when I did my gel nail manicure video because those were LED lights as well, and a lot of people were like, you're gonna get cancer on your fingernails and all this stuff because I had my hands in the lights, but this is not bad for your skin. In fact, I've gone to Kate Somerville. I went and actually had a facial done there, and they used a red therapy light, a red light treatment on me in the facial. Now you can get it at home. It's a lot cheaper than spending $200+ on a light treatment at a facial office, and you can do it, you know, consistently and see results. I'm going to move on to my next favorite because I've been rambling about that product, but it's a product that I've never seen anyone on YouTube review. I know I really like all of these products because that's why it's in like my spring favorites video. If I didn't love it, it wouldn't be in this video. But this product is a new product that I kind of feel like I wish I had found out about this product 10 years ago. Like, since the ends of my hair were coming out of my head. Like, I wish I had been using this product. This is the Kerastase Nectar Thermique, and it is a treatment heat styling cream. It is a cream that you put in your hair when it's damp, which I have been using the Redken Satin Wear Blow Dry Lotion for years, like probably since my hair was coming out of my head. I've gone through probably 6 bottles of it, and I recently ran out of my most recent bottle, and I thought to myself, you know, sometimes I would skip it, like when I washed my hair, sometimes I wouldn't put it in my hair, and I never noticed like a huge difference in the way my hair felt. So I kind of took that as a sign that maybe I should try something new. So I did. I picked this up, and I love this product so much. Now, it's kind of a thick cream, so when you first go to use it, you might think it's a little bit too thick. I mean, it's a lotion, so it's not like crazy. It's not like a pomade, but I use about a nickel size amount of this, maybe between like a nickel and a quarter amount of this, but I have really thick hair and I have very dry hair, and this is for dry to very dry hair. And I read somewhere that the way that this works is that when the heat is applied to your hair, and this is in your hair, whether it be your hair dryer or your straightening iron, your curling irons, my mom is calling me, hold on. I'm filming. Can I call you right back? Okay, I love you. Bye. All right. So when you apply it to your hair, I read that it actually activates the protectors inside of this product, and it turns into a treatment. So it not only protects your hair from the heat, but it actually is a heat activated treatment for your hair as well, which I think is just a really cool concept idea. So I really like that. Next product is something I have on my cheeks right now. I've been using it as a blush, even though it's technically like a highlighter kind of blush thing, and it is Mineralize Skin Finish by MAC in Petticoat. This is a color that I've owned for so long that I actually don't have a lid to it. What I do instead is I have this little plastic thing that actually came with the product. Like, all the MAC Mineralize Skin Finishes have these little plastic things that are supposed to live, you know, underneath the lid, and I just use it as the lid. So it kind of protects the product. It's not going to be a homeless petticoat just because it doesn't have its lid. That would be so sad and judgmental. So love this product. It gives the most beautiful shimmer to your cheeks. Next favorite is the lipstick that I have on right now. This is YSL Rouge Volupte in number 7, which is the lingerie pink. So it's a pretty pastel rose pink, and it has a really smooth consistency. It feels very moisturizing on your lips, and I think it's very pretty for spring because those pastel pinks are very in right now. My last favorite is a product that I've been using for a long time, but I feel like especially this time of year for the spring, you really need a good facial exfoliator, and so I've been using this more often than I was using it throughout the winter, just because I think that, I don't know, I've just been exfoliating my whole body more. I think it's because you're starting to wear less clothing. I know that sounds crazy, but the weather's getting warmer. It's the Pavonia Peeling Enzymo Spheroids, and this is a product that I've used for a while, and I explain it in depth in my last skincare routine. I explain exactly how this works as opposed to a traditional exfoliator where you have actual little beads exfoliating your skin. It actually eats away at your dead skin cells. That sounds so gross. And gets rid of it instead of actually physically being abrasive on the skin with little exfoliating beads that can actually break your capillaries and be a little bit too rough on delicate skin. So I really like this in combination with my Clarisonic. And I have the pink one. I am in love with it. I recently started using my Clarisonic more often. I had kind of gone away from it a little bit just because I felt like for a while it got a little bit rough for my skin. But I put the delicate little replacement head on it, which I think is like the softest one they have. And that's the one I'm using right now along with my Pavonia peeling enzymes, and I do this about once a week. I don't need it more than that because I have very delicate, kind of sensitive skin. But I love this. I feel like I started using it consistently again about 2 weeks ago, and I definitely had a what's it called, like a purging stage with my skin where I felt like I broke out really badly, like right after I used it for the first time after not using it for a while. So I think if you're a Clarisonic, if you're kind of like deciding whether you want to do it, or if you have one but you've only tried it once or twice because your skin freaks out, definitely give it a chance because it does do that. Like it purges your skin, you break out, and then your skin gets really, really nice. So that was all of my favorites, but I didn't do a March favorites video, and I'm not going to do an April favorites for like beauty products. So this kind of was like my March and April together kind of favorites video for beauty. Also for this video, I changed all of my camera settings. So I changed my white balance and I held up like a white sheet. Hopefully those of you that were saying that my last video filmed on this camera, it was too pink. It should be fixed by now, hopefully, because it is white balance, like custom white balanced for my room. So it should be as natural as possible. But the blurriness in the background, that is intentional. Like that is the lens that I got, and I can change it. I just don't know how to change it. So that's the thing I'll have to learn. I can make it crisper, but I don't know how to do it because Ingrid actually set up my camera for me, and her background is all the way blurry, like to the blurry side of the lens, so that's what she did for mine. And I really like it, but a lot of you guys are like, we love your background, we want to see the details. So I don't know, I'm definitely still playing with that. Let me know in a comment below if the lighting is better, because if it's still not up to your specifications, I'll keep playing with it until I get it perfect, because I will be filming on this camera probably for years, because I filmed on my last camera for like 3 years. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.